I would like to talk to everyone about how we interact and view children with special needs and their families. The first main point I would like to bring up is the emotional and financial challenges these families may go through. I'm speaking to you as a hands-on experience because I do have a son with special needs, so I qualify as a family with special needs children. Some of the things we may encounter as a special needs family is the fact that we go from anywhere from 1 to 6 doctor's appointments throughout the month. Throughout these appointments, we have to maintain an understanding of what medications, the times, the doses the medication our children are on, along with the diagnoses and the date that the diagnoses were diagnosed. These are things on a daily basis when we go to a doctor's appointment we have to remember. So when we go out in public, nevertheless, do we ever want to feel that our child is being looked at as if they belong inside the house? And these are things we encounter as we go outside doing our daily errands. I want to stress the fact that as a mom with special needs children, I have one, it is hard to maintain a job. Luckily, I am married and I'm able to be a stay-at-home mom at this current moment due to the fact that my son, who is special needs, has a higher risk of becoming sick. They are more prone to being sick. And a job can only sustain a certain amount of call-outs before it becomes a problem. So as a mother with special needs, I cannot just pick up the phone and call and ask for a babysitter saying, hey, my son is not feeling good. Can you please stay home with him while I go to work? That's not allowed for me. I need someone who can care for my son with his equipments, medications, knowing how to use things like oxygen tanks and his G-tube button. These are things that are hard for parents with special needs. So I can't just call anyone to watch my children. So this becomes a burden on my job, which 9 times out of 10, you have to let go. So that leaves your spouse, which in my case is my husband, to pick up the extra burden of financially providing for our family. Studies show that families with special needs children are 4 out of 5 times highly to get divorced than an average family. So the fact that a family has to endure these types of things can be stressful on a mother and father of a special needs child. Another thing is the fact that society portrays how someone should act and look and sound without consideration that each person is different. Everyone in their life has encountered a time where they felt uncomfortable and they felt as if they didn't belong. Something wasn't right. We've all encountered that. Imagine feeling that uncomfortable feeling everywhere you go because you have a trait that's a part of you and you got to go with it. An oxygen tank, a feeding tube, a nurse, something that stands out that shows people you are different. These are things children have to experience. So as a mom, when I encounter someone staring at my son for a long period of time, and it happens, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just when they get stared at for a long period of time and they make them feel as if they don't belong. Sometimes it is easier for us to look. But while we're looking, it is okay to smile because we don't know the background of what this family is experiencing. And as an adult, it is our responsibility to educate ourselves on the predicament. So this way we can teach our children that it is okay for us to ask questions and to smile. Because as a mom, as a special needs child, I love when people ask questions, smile, make me feel like I'm just as worthy as you are and as worthy as my child. Because at the end of the day, I have to show my son after the encounter of a negative feeling that he is worth it no matter what. So when you smile at these children and these families, you never know how far these smiles can go. Just because a person can't see, can't talk, and can't feel doesn't mean they have emotion. So please smile when you see them. Thank you.